You catch me outside, ho. How about that? How about that? I'm gonna do what I do. See what you do. I follow you outside, ho. How about that? So I can manifest, my alter Shaquita anytime. She wants to come out. No, it's not Shaquita. It's Detta. It's Detta that likes to come out. What's going on over here? What are they doing inside that van? I wish I could show you. It's an unmarked van, and I bet you they're doing stuff, as Laurie puts it. Doing stuff, doing the nasties. I wouldn't, in Muskogee, I wouldn't put it across these people. I just wouldn't. I gotta get a sip of coffee. Well, it's not exactly Starbucks coffee, but it's homemade Starbucks coffee. So, okay, here's the plan, what we're going to do. We're not going to rent a moving truck, and we're not going to pull the car down. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give the Edge to Paul to drive. And for Laura will drive Paul to work and Yvette to work. And they have a car to use in Muskogee. And then I will just, I guess, what is her name? What is it? Melinda? It's not Melinda. That's not right. It's Trina. Trina will use her. There's a reason the show is called Cheap Ass Queen, okay? This is the reason. It's going to cost well over $1,000 to rent a big van, a moving van or whatever. So we're not going to do that. Trina is going to drive up in her Nissan Altima, and then we're going to just take what I need in her. Is it an Altima? I think it's an Altima. It's a Toyota Altima. A Toyota Ultimatum. That's what it is. And we're just going to take the bare necessities to Santa Fe. I'm going to buy all brand new stuff when I get there. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to go to Dillard's and go crazy on everything. This isn't going to be like when I had credit cards. No, I'm just going to buy the basic Walmart, a big blow-up doll to lay on. No, I'm actually going to buy a bed. A bed, maybe a chair to sit in, towels, that's basically all I need for now. And then just buy every month when I get paid, I'll buy something, at Goodwill for the apartment. Not Goodwill. What is that? It's called the Raven. It's like an girl, sister woman, Mary Bell. It's an upscale, I gotta check my ponytail. It's like an upscale Neiman Marcus. It's an upscale Neiman Marcus in Santa Fe. And that's where I'm going to buy, her ladyship's new furniture, new accessories. Actually, I have all that. I have all that stuff. But I'm only going to take up the necessities. We're back to necessities again. You know what? I should just give my white. No, I can't part with that. I can't part with the KitchenAid mixer. I just can't. It does everything. It even, I can do bread in it. I don't know. So we're just going to take the necessities to Santa Fe, and I just need to get there. Okay? This is not a trip to the Bountiful like the movie. We're just gonna go there, get the apartment, relax. I want this to be relaxing. I don't want drama. I don't want all these high-end shenanigans going on. I can't wait to do a show. The day I leave, I'll do a show about it. It'll be Thelma and Louise, and we could do it. That will be the show for the day I leave. Thelma and Louise. That sound nice? So that's the plan, just to get to Santa Fe, and then gradually over time I'll decorate the apartment. Now I won't have a car because I told you, I'm leaving it with Paul and Laura Navette. So, Walmart, and I looked, Walmart is like not even a quarter of a mile away. Everything is right there, like Target, the mall, all that stuff. Anything I can need or want is right there. Oh, lady shit. If anything, I'll have to Uber a ride, but I thought, I could get one of those e-bikes. Too bad I'm not monetized. They give these people e-bikes and all kinds of free stuff all the time if they, show them using it on the show. Maybe I'll luck out and, I don't know, the Sassafras Dildo Company will send me a double-headed dildo to showcase on my show. Now, see, I'll do stuff like that, if it's funny. I don't know, lube and, sex toys, stuff like that. I think that would be wonderful. In fact, I think it would be a calling from God to showcase these items on my show. For the needy. I'm full of crap, right? I'm sorry, can I say shit? I'm full of shit. But I think Children of the Corn, no, it's not that I just think. I know for a fact that all of you are my children of the corn, my sweet babies of the corn, and you get off on my show. You can't wait to see me every single day, to see what her ladyship is going to say next, or what subject to bring up. So, as I said, today's show will be, what was it, Cheap Ass Queen? What was it? I already forgot what it is. I'll have to rewatch it. I already forgot. So, I guess what are we down to? We're up to 7 minutes. I don't know what else to tell you. This is going to be an ongoing thing, and I don't know. I guess I'll get off here. I'll let you all get back to your well, if you want to call it lives, that's okay. Whatever you want to call it. Just like and subscribe. Make me a star. I need to be in that 1% of YouTube creators that become monetized. You don't want to disappoint Mommy Dearest. You don't want that to happen. So keep your wigs on straight and let me think about it. Don't throw anyone under the bus unless they're taking the cheap ass route to their new life in Santa Fe, New Mexico.